So there's a trending video on formerly Twitter, now X, about a very beautiful girl, and then everything about it with a lot of hashtags, a lot of tags, and a lot of comments in the comment section. And then beyond this, people were talking about the fact that it is not necessarily supposed to be an issue for Ghanaians because we have nothing to do with that. But basically, I think some way, somehow, the table just turned around, and we need to take a little bit look at the back. Nana, yeah. What is really happening on the ground?
So first of all, a very big greetings to all our lovely viewers. So initially, this whole thing had nothing to do with Ghana. Okay, so the whole thing started when a viral picture or a video started trending on social media, particularly Twitter, that formerly Twitter, now X.
Yeah,
and it had one lady with 6 guys. Okay, they were playing football. I'm talking in terms of grammatical phrase, okay? So this football that they were playing, okay, is their issue. I mean, we are all adults, but it's no news, okay? It's not something which is news, or it's not something which concerns us as much, because we thought that this lady was a Jamaican and stuff. But then woke up, and after research, realized that this lady is from Ghana.
She's in fact, Ghanaian.
We are even learning that the gala that they were playing started from North Legon.
North Legon?
Yeah, so the whole thing started like, what is really happening? What is really going on? So let me break it down. This lady in question, her name, or the name that she goes by, is Daisy Melanin. Okay. Now the Daisy, I don't know the meaning of Daisy, but melanin has to do with black skin. Okay, or let me say color, because every human being has melanin. Melanin is basically what pigments your skin. Do you get what I'm saying? So those of us who have much melanin, we are dark in nature, and those who have a little bit of melanin, they are very fair in nature. And for the white people and those people living at the northern part of the world, Russia, America, the North Pole, they are very, very white, and those who have little melanin. So the lady said, I'm a dark skin, so Daisy Melanin. But then this whole table, the whole issue turned when we realized that the lady is from Ghana. So, as I was saying, this whole lady, the whole thing had to trend, or the whole thing trend had to do with the lady who was playing football. I mean, I'm talking about in terms of phrases, okay, grammatical phrase, playing football with 6 guys. And then he said, okay, it has nothing to do with us. But then we realized that this lady is from Ghana. So the lady's real name, we are learning her name is Augustina, that's her name, and she's just 22 years of age. Initially, people were thinking she was younger than that and all of that, but now news coming in even suggests that the football that she was playing during that time, she was way younger. Okay, I'm not going to mention any age, but we are learning that currently she's 22 years of age. But then the name that she goes by in terms of the football business is Daisy Melanin. Now, we are learning that this lady too is also a second born child with a native family from Ghana. So this is where the whole thing like turns. Okay, she's playing the football with 6 men and doing it with other networks. And now she's from Ghana. So Ghanaians are saying that, how did we end up here? And as you were saying earlier, in the comment section, boys are like, what is really going on? How can one lady play football with 6 boys? What is really going on? And then we are getting more information. Now, we're also learning that the lady claims that, when she first came into the public limelight, the first point of public attention came from Lagos, Nigeria. Are you surprised? Yeah. Lagos, Nigeria. So Lagos, Nigeria is where this lady is really known. That her football video apparently trended the most. People are saying like, damn, when you started this whole football match, why didn't you open applications for us to sign up? So when people realized it was 1 against 6, everyone was like, damn, can I see her? Can I follow her? And all those things. And now we are learning that the video first blew up in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Now, far from that to in all, the lady has amassed almost a quarter of a billion views. A quarter of a billion views. So you have to divide a billion times 4. You should know what I'm talking about. Now, where those videos are, I don't know, but they are also talking about 1 billion impressions so far on other social media platforms. Now, we are learning currently that she's also has ties to some American people and all of that. But then in all of this, when this video started trending, initially we're not seeing the person behind or the real person who was the Melanin, the Daisy Melanin. But all of a sudden, we started seeing a picture on social media, on X, Facebook, interaction with fans and people. And we're like, okay, so this is the girl that we saw in that football video. And now she is out there saying that she even wants to start a cooking channel on YouTube. And she wants to start an inspirational channel too. We don't know what this inspiration is about. But then this is where it comes in. Immediately this video started surfacing, the football video, there are calls to arrest this lady. Why am I saying that? Now, in 2020, Ghana's parliament passed a Cyber Security Act 2020. A Cyber Security Act, that was in 2020. And this particular Cyber Security Act, it was aimed to criminalize any person who shared any form of explicit pictures or videos. I remember during that time, our own Ekuapin Polo did a similar thing with the son, and then she was arrested and subsequently jailed at his own prison. You remember, for 90 days. So now people are saying that, okay, this lady did this. If she's in Ghana, then we need to arrest her. So now that's the call. But then we are learning that she's not in Ghana. So currently, even though we are learning that she's a native of this country, and most of the football game that she's playing, apparently she started from North Legon and grew into the Messi game, became popular in Nigeria. So now we are learning she's somewhere in Kenya and also somewhere based in Nigeria. So she's flowing, or using these two countries as a place of abode. Today she's in Kenya, the next time she's in Nigeria. But then in Ghana so far, we have no sightings of her. And people are saying that based on what she did, and the fact that she's a Ghanaian, and the fact that this football that she's playing, it brings no benefit. Rather causes panic, fear and panic on social media.
What is causing fear and panic, sorry?
The football. It's causing fear and panic. And
have you noticed how the people are enjoying the comment section? Have you got the chance to?
It's a football, which is a bad football. So people are saying that based on this, the fact that she's a Ghanaian and she's like proud on social media, the Cyber Security Act 2020 needs to act on her. So now the whole thing is, now that this lady is not in Ghana, a formal complaint needs to be done. If she step her foot in Ghana, the Ghana police will grab her and arrest her. Now, that is not all. Way back in 2020,
the director,
hold on.
Okay.
Way back in 2020, the director of cybercrime for Ghana Police Service, whose name is ACP Dr. Gustav Herbert, said that Ghana should be a general caution, or whatever is happening in Ghana should be a caution to the general public, especially our women, to desist from sharing explicit videos and stuff that they have in their prime time. So this law was passed in 2020, and the consequences of it is that any person who does this will be fined around between 5, 10 and 25 years in jail with hard labor. Now, we're putting a snippet of it on the screen because even BBC kind of posted this with a caption: Ghana criminalized sharing of explicit pictures or videos with 3-year jail term or more. So that is what is really happening. And then people are saying that the fact that this lady is somehow from East Legon, and she started a whole career from East Legon, we need to put a stop to it, because on social media now it's like people want to join in the football. And the fact that she was doing this with 6 guys is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. That is why people are saying that it's causing fear and panic.
6 men is fear and panic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say that when you get into the closet of people, there are people who do worse, but because you're saying that it's out there on social media and people are reacting to it, it makes it a crime or something. So right now,
it doesn't make it a crime because it's on social media. It makes it a crime because she's from Ghana. So now the whole argument is the Ghana cyber security law so acts on her, because right now we know that she's not in Ghana, but when she steps in Ghana, based on what she's done, because we are now learning that this particular football video of hers, which is trending on social media, she consented. It's something that she agreed to. So based on all the aforementioned, it's like, the lady agreed to do that thing, which is really in contrary to Ghana's law. Now let me give you a typical example for you to know where this is heading. If you should stand anywhere in the world and you're a Ghanaian and you should incite that, hey, the president of Ghana, somebody should take Ghana and go and eliminate him. I'm giving you a hypothetical example. Hypothetically, I'm speaking in parables, something like using examples. Now, you said this in US, Ideally, governments of Ghana can sue you that you are causing fear and panic, or you are inciting violence against their sitting president. That could be done in US. That could work. But then the US government could say, hey, what the person said was on our land, okay? And on our land, we have freedom of speech. So the fact that somebody see that doesn't mean that the person intends to do that. So that person may not be charged in the United States. But once that person steps in Ghana, the fact that you are a Ghanaian and even made these kind of remarks outside the country, the laws of Ghana will take it and they'll take you on and they'll jail you whether you said this in America or not. The fact that it concerns a certain president of Ghana, you should be taken on. So in comparison, that is what people are saying, that this lady too should be taken on. Because the video is with 6 guys. And how the hell is she able to stand 6 guys? I understand you've not had 2 guys playing, you've not played football with 2 guys. Now, back to back 6. And it's like she was not getting tired during the whole soccer match.
If she has the strength to do whatever
do you have the strength?
We are not the same people.
We are not,
she's a different person.
You can take 2.
Maybe I cannot. Maybe I can.
Maybe you can. I see. So that is that's what.
But when you go through her social media handles, it looks like that is what she has been posting regularly. And that is
the concern is it's against Ghana's law.
She has.
It's against Ghana's law. Now we are saying this very carefully because we don't want to get any issues with, this particular platform and also the people who host us. So that is why we want to make it nice and sane, and also make it kind of maybe moderate for people to understand what is going on. But what we are saying and the calls on social media is this is against the laws of Ghana. And
right,
this video may be nice to some people. They may hail, but in as much as people are happy, that doesn't mean that the laws of Ghana is happy with it.
We hope to see better things. We hope to see the end of this. And if anything entails, we'll happily do.